My father named me Charlotte, but it was through my mother I discovered who and what I really am. And now I must convince them to save the world. Luminara needs them, and so do I.
Her name's Karnak. Keep your head down, or I'll keep it down for you.
My name is Casper Spade. Don't you understand? You're alive because I said so, yeah?
Her name? Well, if you must have it, it's Marigold Greenwood. If you think I'll stand by and let that happen again, well, you've clearly never seen what desperation can do.
The name's Munge. Munge Omnibomb. It ain't about how good or fast you are. It's about what you can get away with.
My name, you ask? You may call me Zavani. The laws of magic I find to be more suggestions.
The name's Lucian Velsel. Most people say I'm a man of many talents. And others, well, they didn't live long enough to find out.
My father named me Charlotte, but it was through my mother I discovered who and what I really am. And now I must convince them to save the world. Luminara needs them, and so do I.
Her name's Karnak. Keep your head down, or I'll keep it down for you.
My name is Casper Spade. Don't you understand? You're alive because I said so, yeah?
Her name? Well, if you must have it, it's Marigold Greenwood. If you think I'll stand by and let that happen again, well, you've clearly never seen what desperation can do.
The name's Munge. Munge Omnibomb. It ain't about how good or fast you are. It's about what you can get away with.
My name, you ask? You may call me Zavani. The laws of magic I find to be more suggestions.
The name's Lucian Velsel. Most people say I'm a man of many talents. And others, well, they didn't live long enough to find out.
My father.
Hello! Welcome in, everybody! Let me make sure you can hear everybody else. Alright, let's do a mic check really quick, because it's been a second.
Check!
Check.
Shoo! Oh, shit!
Oh, nice check.
Thank you, Keone.
Mic check!
You're welcome.
Hey.
I don't trust trees. They're a little shady.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Hug trees with consent, guys.
With Oh, Chips! Don't do this to me, Diz!
You would say that.
Oh! Hey, I need you guys to stop co-hosting right now, okay? I need the puppy to come play with his toys over here, and I need the old man to go to his hole. Okay. All right, here's this.
Old man hole.
Yeah, it's the palm. He's got a hole right there. I'll show you guys since you're on camera, but you see him?
Oh.
And then this is the
where I
puppy.
live. I'm just a puppy.
He's-
I wanna bite this. This is a desk. I'm
Hey, you
biting
smell
this.
like... Yeah, he smells like poop right now. Anyways, hey, welcome in. It's your bitch, Void Doll. Ah!
Amazing intro. They'll let him eat it.
He eats my notebooks. I don't know. I'm like looking at chat like chat's a camera, but you guys are right here. So like, let me fix that. Hey, I don't know what to say. We've been gone for 2 months. There was a lot of hunting. We did manage to save the world while all of you continued about your lives. You're welcome. We don't want any fanfare though.
Yeah, game's over.
Yeah,
won.
all we want is for you to stay, because this is the recap of everything we've already done.
I may have killed Charlotte.
Oh
Yeah,
my
sorry.
god, spooky.
It was to be expected.
Why?
She's my mortal enemy.
No, she isn't. I love and adore her. Hush your face. Just wait till you see the other girls I have planned. I'm getting their
I'm
art
excited.
soon. One of them is specifically to. Never mind.
Lucian foaming at the mouth.
There's more.
There's more. Make me laugh.
I'm
What they
excited for
laugh
this.
sound like?
I can't tell you because one of them might be your girl.
Oh god.
Or worse. Anyways, hey! That's me. Let's meet our players, starting with the one and only Dizzy J.
Oh, hey. I'm Dizzy J. I've been gone for a while, but tonight I'll be playing Munjam the Bomb. I'm just a man. Trying to get home. to which I have to come on brain. But yes, I like to spend my time chilling in the background, and currently am being hauled along. Well, not directly, but you'll see me in gameplay. I am a Furbolg, and I grew up as a little farmhand boy. But spent most of my time with these people over here. I'll go ahead and introduce.
You're a
have
little
them
bit
introduce
quiet,
themselves.
Diz.
I am a little bit quiet.
Yeah.
Myself up. How about that? Does this sound a little bit better?
Yes, yeah, you're you're hitting all the. Yeah, good job. Thank you.
All right, sounds good. Well, that's about me. That's all I have to do. Real life Diz. I am part of the Saw Squad, along with a few of these lovely people over here, and I'm trying to revive my stream. So go ahead and follow me if you haven't already. All right, pass it on to my right. Well, I guess my right, Devani. Go ahead.
Hello, everybody. My name is Spooky Pastry, and tonight I will be playing Zavani. I am a wizard, here to cause agony and pain. I am here to reclaim my former greatness at the cost of others around me. But yeah, I think last thing I was doing was helping Lucian blast a Whisperkin. I don't know what else to say, so I'm just gonna pass it over to the person next to me on stream, which would be Marigold. Yippee! Woohoo! I think you're muted.
Very good. You're muted.
TM. It's me. It's Fancy Toast. I believe since last time I have changed my username on Discord, so it used to be Fancy Toast 89. It is now It's Fancy Toast. Same person, same me. I play Marigold. I am the party's barbarian. And yeah. Last I checked, she was just ready to kill some shit. So, who has not gone? Let's see. Karnak.
Ooh, hey. Hey, y'all. What's up? My name is Nathan V. Chubby Boy Panel on the MIC, and I play,
Karnak MKL. I am an orc, Oathbreaker Paladin, and ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves.
I got.
That
Go
is
ahead.
that is the Brotherhood's mentality. That is.
Yeah.
Now, note that I did add the Aaron Dralis, aka the World of Dralis. I added information. So those of you that have been away for 2 months, it's in resources. Go ahead and open that Google document and you can read about Ironfell, Aldrin's Crown, Thalorian, and all the way down to like Blightwatch Keep and Ilsaran, where you're from. I will be adding more information. My players apparently I didn't know like my little weird culture notes, and I was like, oh okay, so I'll transfer those from my notebook into this. So you'll get like NPCs and like rituals, burial, hey, wedding, dog, whatever. Continue.
Thank you, Dolly.
Love you, Dolly.
Oh, that guy. Kyo.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'm Kiuni.
Hey.
Hey, I play Lucian Velsong, your tiefling rogue. Yeah, I'm just here trying to no, but yeah, I was last seen on top of a roof kicking butt of a Whisper King. And now I don't know what's gonna happen. But apparently Dog's bringing out a bunch of other people that I don't know about, that I'm gonna know about, that I'm gonna want to know about. Okay, anyways, there you go, Val. Pass to you.
Thank you, princess.
You're welcome, kitten.
Oh my god, I forgot. It's amazing in here. Princess. I love that meme. Anyways, so go ahead, sorry.
Says.
Vale.
Hello. I am Valentine. I am your demonic cafe owner. Fuck you. Oh, I am. Okay. Anyways, and welcome in. I play Casper Spade. Pleasure, not really, but whatever. But anyways, he is he's our designated combat medic and main I guess Sunday. He's gonna scold them for being dumbasses and not want to do anything with this, but you know, I guess I'll tag along for now until I decide to kill them or leave them. No, forget. Yeah, things, life. Anyways, just my brothers.
And next,
Dolly is right. Is that everyone?
You're back around to Dolly.
Oh, hey, in resources, I've also added the map of all these places. So go ahead and take a look. You guys are from Ilsaran. Please note,
yeah.
Zavani came from Duskren Keep. And also, please note, did I say where Lucian was from? Where he teleported in from?
I don't.
I want to say it was for Thalorian? Florian?
I don't know. I just remember there being a lot of tits.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I was distracted by the tits as well.
Yeah, I believe it was Thalorian. That's where the sea sky meets, and it's like a party city.
DeLorean. Okay. We're from Ilsaran. Savannah came from where you said? Duskren?
Duskren.
Okay. It helps with the visuals.
I worked hard because I know it's very direct. I'm like, okay, I know these players. I know what to do. I got them.
We appreciate you, Dolly.
I got you guys. Okay, gosh. Wow, we're back again.
We're so back.
There and back again.
Show us what you got.
There and back
Show
again.
us what you got.
By Bilbo Munch.
All right, I need the proper music. I'm going to start in the poetic way that I usually do. My note taker, pay attention. Okay? You might miss some details. It's okay, I'll make sure you find them later, but pay attention. Oh boy. It is said that the moon is a reflection of the soul, and a soul has a depth untold. Vices and virtue. In the beginning, two gods wove the threads of existence, their efforts entwined in an intricate dance of creation, together molded from chaos and law. They sculpted the mountains, the rivers, and the skies. All of these equal parts of wonder and awe. Their hands they worked in harmony, each stroke like a brush of a painter's web, a blend of light, shadow, life, and mystery. But then there are those, silent and yet powerful, lurking and watching, that question the reflection of these wonderful made creations. You see, the moon itself is a reflection. And it was through my mother. Hey, I need you guys to not co-host right now. All three of you. Okay, can we do that? Can we? You're gonna make the editor have a painful life. The editor's gonna have a painful life editing this.
I just want to eat your desk.
Okay, come here. Come here.
I need a pillow to
Let's
hug.
show everybody who you are. Look. Look, you see? Does everybody see you?
I am dog. Unhand me, woman.
Zero brain cells.
I am dog.
Okay. Ahem. As I said, it was through my mother that I learned the truth of the moon. What it really is. That reflection. That duality into the soul. The Brotherhood is a representation of that moon. And I need them to help me save the world. For this episode, to begin, I need everyone to make a perception check, please.
Perception. Let's see.
Perception.
Not that great. Oh, not so good. I'm gonna put it in that dice box. Pretty good numbers, Money.
It's honestly, it's the first time I've rolled well in a while.
You got 14 perks? Oh my god, you have 24 Percocets?
Damn, that's a lot of perks.
That's some good shit.
Y'all got fentanyl?
Dolly muted.
Oh, hey, what? Hello? Pineapples? Kiwi.
Yes.
Kiwi.
Hello,
Kiwi,
welcome
kiwi,
back.
kiwi.
Talk about.
Okay.
Lava.
So I've got a 13, a 19, a 14, a 24, and okay. Marigold and Casper.
Nice.
As the two of you turn to move, either it be an investigation of this corpse, for my players, the map where the corpse was is not loading. It's broken, so we're going to theater of the mind this. So imagine with me a dinky, dilapidated, sagging, at most 2-bedroom cabin in the woods. Absolutely infested with critters seeking warmth from the shelter, warmth and shelter from the freezing cold. Casper Marigold, there is a glint in the window. What is dust covered and filthy? It is a high sheen silver. Because value rolled so high, and it's been so long, I described the glass shipment as high sheen silver. High sheen silver. And you have the impression it's something reflective.
So we see this in the window, you say? We're looking. Sorry, brain is like slowly processing, getting back into this groove. We're looking through a window.
Mm-hmm.
No?
Yes.
Okay. And this is the place that we just fought the
Whisperkin. Yes.
Whisperkin.
It seemed to have led you here on a merry chase.
I look to Marigold, and I give you this look, kind of like a, I give you this hand signal that we used, kind of like a, let's make sure we're clear first. And he'll kind of wrap around. I want to kind of inspect around to kind of just make sure we're alone. Now, that wasn't the only one.
Investigation.
She will help you make sure that we're clear.
Okay. Do I get an
Got her
advantage
weapon
then?
at the ready.
Yes.
She's definitely covering you.
Oh, I'm so good. That's 11.
Looks clear.
You want me to go in first? You can cover my back.
All right. Just keep your eyes open, eh?
Always. She'll go towards the front door of this building. She's got her weapon at the ready. She's ready to go in and see what is up with that shiny thing in the window.
Okay, well, the two of you are doing that. The rest of the Brotherhood, starting with Karnak, what are you doing? Because the rest of you are noticing that they're moving, but nothing shiny. So, Karnak.
I do notice. Like, would I be able to notice the two kind of, I guess, drifting away from us because they found something interesting?
Yep, their movement is very easy.
Then, okay. Then from a distance, I'll continue to observe them, just to see what's up. Because I trust them. Like, oh, they probably found something, so I'm gonna keep a close eye, and at the same time, be kind of vigilant for any kind of like attacks or ambushes.
Roll a perception.
Perception, and that's 5.
Looks clear. Perfect. All right.
Cool.
Yeah. Lucian.
After fighting all those people, or if I'm gonna go walk away and take a leak, because I've been holding it in that rod for quite a bit. And then as I'm walking by, I'm just gonna walk past Charlotte and go, "Try not to peek at me, will you?" And mosey on over.
She scrunches her nose at you. I'm sorry to disappoint, but I'm sure there's hardly anything to peek at.
Last I checked, that's not what you and my sister were talking about back at the, You know what, never mind. I'm gonna keep walking. Get ready to take a whiz.
Okay, as you leave, you're a bit satisfied. The tinges of her ears redden. Just that cute strawberry. She grumbles under her breath. What a rake. Okay, and Zavani.
Seeing as these two have separated and found interest, me being already near the house, I guess I'll follow alongside them to see what they're seeing.
Okay, roll perception for me.
Let me see. 4.
Ooh, these hot rolls.
Right?
Looks clear.
Looks clear.
It's definitely
I
safe.
don't know what you all are seeing.
Nothing's crazy in there.
It looks safe to me.
There's nothing here.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
When you move to the doorway, there is 2 entrances into this place. Both are unlocked, Casper. They are just held by the will of the wilds, and essentially that's a fancy way to say that they are weathered closed. So just with a little bit of elbow grease and shoulder push, you'll get it open.
I believe Marigold is taking lead.
All right, Marigold, same to you.
Sorry, I just spilled something underneath my desk.
Oh, no.
Drink it!
Oh my god,
Yeah,
she's doing it.
She's gonna take the lead, and she's gonna push the door open if it's unlocked.
It is. Go ahead and roll an athletics. Can you stop? Can you bark when I'm not DMing? Could you bark when I mute? Bark when I mute. Okay? Do this when I mute. When mommy is muted. Well, adopted mommy or whatever I am. Okay? Please. 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 Your caretaker, as your guardian, do this for me. Please.
Yes, I will not.
No, mother. Great violence. Oh, God. Okay, what'd you get?
I got a whopping 11. We're in the double digits now, guys.
You take 1 point of damage as you bruise yourself. It's very loud, like hitting this open. It actually like makes the majority of your traumatized troop jump and twitchy, like ugh! Like even Lucian taking a piss is like wah, and it causes a zigzag in the line, so his name's all messed up.
Glad to see all of you are awake now, if you weren't before.
Glass shatters from the interior of the dilapidated small cabin, and a domino effect occurs over and over and over. Ka-ching, ching, ching, ka-ching. Just broken.
Marigold, why did you break everything?
Because it was a threat.
A
The house was a threat?
The house was a threat.
It was a very dangerous house. Didn't you see it? The way it was looking at us.
Savani, look! A monster!
Where?
The house!
The house is a
monster.
That is not a monster, my brother.
Marigold, it's not a monster.
Everything's a monster if it tries hard enough. Best break it before it becomes one.
Casper, why did Marigold break everything?
At this point, I'm not sure what's going on. Though we're just investigating.
No, Casper, maybe you can shoot the house with your bow and arrow. Maybe that will help. Maybe if we
He's
kill the
kinda-
house.
Through his mask, you see his eyes just kind of squint at you, and like he's like it's like he's very like the guy who's while everyone's joking, he's just like, this is stupid. Just like, he walks in.
At the very least, we have firewood for later.
Glass crunches underfoot. All of the high sheen silver mirrors are shattered on the floor.
Oh,
They look new. They look recent. He didn't bark the whole time I was muted. The whole time I was muted, guys. Whole time I was muted. Didn't bark
I think
once.
he's voice activated.
Dude, how is this happening to me? It's anyways, yeah, it's just a mess in there.
Am
We
I
can
able to
still
put
take a
together the 2 and 2 that these mirrors are what conjures forth Whisperkin?
You have no idea about anything with mirrors. Casper hasn't told anybody.
Okay, no idea. Gotcha.
Yep. Casper hasn't told
Why
anybody
is it-
about mirrors.
Do they
Oh,
look
there's
like
so
the
many
ones I
mirrors.
saw?
Broken as fuck, but yes. A little different. A little different because maybe they're broke. Roll an investigation.
I meant to do that.
13.
Picking up several pieces, these have a different mark. These pieces have the mark of Dorham's Gate.
What do we know of Dorm's Gate?
It's a bustling trade city. It works with a lot of citizens of the Underdark. It is a melting pot of a multitude of cultures. It's a little seedy. It's a place people go to disappear. High stone walls, deep trenches. There are subterranean beasties that try to make their way up. People hunt them for fun.
About Dorm's
Yeah.
Gate, really quick. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, please.
How common are drow?
Very. But they
Interesting.
are not really anywhere else. They are the last of the elves to survive.
How ironic.
There are also sea elves in
Are they
dorms.
welcomed in this world?
In
Are they
dorms,
like?
but not anywhere else.
So they're still considered elves to the rest of the world in that sense.
Yes. To dorms, though, it's. Imagine like Tortuga meets the Wild West
Okay.
with a whole lot of gladiatorial city trade. There's a lot of for fun. Let's go hunt these big subterranean crustaceans and die honorably. Let's get drunk and go into the pit. That sounds like a good time.
Let's see. Well, I hold up that mark on the glass, and I show the rest of them. I'm assuming you guys came inside.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm still outside peeing.
How long does it take
Ash-
you to pee?
I'm pee shy.
Dude, he's got to rewrite
gotcha.
his name. He got jump
Yes, to keep
scared.
like shaking it to like get it built up enough to like put enough pressure. But anyways, yeah, I hold that up to you guys and I show you and I say, look, back over Israel, I saw something. Saw a shipment of glass. I'm not sure if it's if it had this mark, but yeah. What do you think they're doing out here with this?
Facial glass?
I do not think that this is a clown's hall of mirrors.
Giovanni. You think they can
Yes.
recreate the mirror?
But this, I do not know if they're able to recreate it with such small apparatuses. But theoretically,
wasn't small.
it could be possible.
It wasn't small 2 seconds ago.
Oh, well, that may be true.
I told you it was dangerous.
But theoretically, it is possible. They may be able to.
So you think? They're making another path to the mirror about.
Oh no.
Perhaps.
Don't tell me these fools are trying it, or have tried.
There are dark elves and occasional sea elves still surviving. All of your surface elves are gone, but that genocide, hatred is bound to have been harbored generationally.
Fuck.
Why would anybody want to do such a thing?
This is awful.
You think that she might have done it?
Who's she?
Looks at Charlotte.
Hi, I have a
Looks at
name.
Char-
I've given you a name. I thought you were a great bookworm,
Oh, yes, the
but
witch.
instead you're a worm, like in the ground.
Wait, Charlotte. Lucian was supposed to be next to you. Where is he?
Taking a pee-pee with his micro pee-pee.
Oh, he's still pissing.
He's gonna look out the window and.
I know,
just-
fun, right, Tootles? I could have run away, but look, I'm here. And she bows a little to Zavani, particularly. Go ahead,
He's gonna
Karnak.
call out to Lucian.
Lucian!
All right,
You're
Lucian.
gonna, like, see him turn his head over?
You turn, however, something shifts under the snow.
What in the hell? I'm gonna pee on it.
He's locked and loaded already, so.
Okay, as you start peeing on Munge Omnibomb, Munge it, the cup, your shirt, it's just,
Lucian, stop!
Lucian's just gonna, everyone, like, Karnak's just gonna see me, like, flail out. In, like, fear.
Redirect to the left,
You see, like, the stream, like, fly across, like, ah!
Munge! Munge? Lucian, why are you pissing on me, man?
When did you... I was writing my name in the snow, and you... Where did you come from?
Charlotte is
saw
pinching the
my-
bridge of her nose, like, oh god.
Change
Uh,
another
See
change
what I
of
have to
clothing.
deal with.
Listen, young brother, when you get to my age, you learn to just go where the wind takes you, alright? And I ended up here. I did not expect to be woken up in such a way. Now I'm... well, where's everyone at?
he zips up his fly. They're inside this house. I heard, like, breaking of glass or something. And then, I don't know. They're inside. You want to go in? I'm done peeing now.
Karnak, you just witnessed the whole thing.
I just turn around and I look at Casper, and my eyes are filled with shame and frustration.
I say to you, after all these years, how does that still happen between the two of them?
Nothing changes. Nothing.
Gotta say, Senior Johnson there quite a few times. I feel like it's grown over the years.
And I'm gonna do like a Superman pose and be like, "You've noticed, haven't you?"
I have.
I'm pretty proud of it.
Anyways, I'm now covered in piss and cold, so let's head inside.
we'll come up with something. Which we won't talk about this till
Yeah,
about
this stays between you and me. No one else talks.
I don't think anyone
Yeah.
knows, so let's go inside.
You two are done.
Yeah.
Marigold is actually trying to piece bits of the broken glass together.
Okay. Roll an intelligence saving throw.
I'll help out. So you have advantage.
What'd you get?
12.
It's fun. It's a puzzle. It's
We're doing great, guys.
the more that you piece it together, though, the more the memories flood back to you, Marigold. The more that you remember your friends and the day that they left, never to return. Until the trauma is an actual buzzing in your eye. The sound is felt. And you have to let go of the pieces and stand up and breathe.
Actually, walk out of the building.
Oh, goodbye then.
She'll punch the door on her way up.
As you do, you run into Munch and Lucian. Oh, hey there.
We may have a bit of a situation inside. I suggest you go check it out.
Why'd you
There's
punch
a
the door?
situation out here too. Yeah, are you alright? Ignore my piss-covered lapel.
Somehow it's written the name Lucian across his tits. No idea.
I suppose you piss on it, you own it, but honestly, I don't care who's pissing on who. It's the least of my concerns.
What? I didn't piss on him. Where did you get
Alright, well, are you alright? You gonna be okay?
Are we all ever going to be okay? I suggest you
notion.
check it out for yourself and make that decision.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I just need some fresh air.
Alright, I'm just gonna hang out by the door to just like keep the connection between Marigold and the group.
Okay.
Why does it smell like piss in here? Oh, it's Munch.
Hey, who pissed
Hello,
in
Munch.
here, man? It's...
Why does it say Lucian on your chest?
Anyways, what's up with all this broken
Solution.
glass?
The shame and frustration in my eyes grow deeper for some reason, somehow. And as I look at Casper,
I need
Alright.
I need Karnak to make a charisma saving throw because it's
charisma.
intensifying. And then say your line to Casper.
Oh shit! I rolled a 7.
Okay?
We're doing so great,
The
guys.
feeling,
Dude.
the urge for violent correction is all consuming. After you say your line, you will be directed to punish someone. And it could be like yelling, it could be like shoving, it could be like punching a tree,
You
like
piss on them too.
you could pee.
yeah.
Yeah, you could pee on them too. You could burp on, throw up on them. Let's like on one up it even. Just, you know what I mean? Like, choice is yours, Nathan.
Casper, you're gonna see that frustration and that shame turn into anger. He's getting visibly annoyed at everything going on right now. Because we were trying to figure this out, and he just says,
Every fucking time. Nothing ever goes right. Nobody can just stay in order. Some shit always has to happen.
And he's going to go out the door and say,
Munch, it's good to see you, but stop being so fucking annoying.
Just got here. Not really sure what's going on. I apologize.
Just shut up.
All right. Well, and he's just gonna quietly reach into his pocket, kind of just like shocked and a little bit scared, a little bit ashamed, and just like grab a berry and just like nervously snack on it.
and then he's going to walk up to Lucian and say,
Next time, piss on yourself.
you know, push him, push him to the ground.
Yo, I already said I didn't piss on him. That was not me. My name might be there, but it's not me.
The moment that I see his aggression towards Lucian, on the bomb's demeanor kind of changed. Hey, Karnak, there's no need for that.
Don't fucking touch me!
Listen, you need to calm down, brother.
And he's going to punch the door next to your head.
What is gotten into you? It's just some glass. Relax.
Shut up!
Why is everyone punching the door?
And he's going to walk away after that. The door's probably has like 2 holes in it at that point.
It's
I'm
no
gonna look to Casper
longer.
and-
It's no longer hinged. It's gone.
Broken off the hinges. I'm gonna look to Casper and Savani. What's going on? What's going on here? Someone mind filling us in?
Yeah, just get your shit together. Look, there's potential, just, I guess, speculation at this moment. I might be making another window, another mirror to the Whisper King's world. Look at this shit.
I thought we destroyed all of those a long time ago.
Yeah, but look at this. See
As Munch and Lucian, as you look inside, you can see the high sheen, reflective silver. When put together, it almost resembles water. You know exactly what it looks like because it took you a wish to destroy it. After you finally betrayed those that hired you to destroy the elves.
I show you guys a symbol of Dorm's Gate on it.
What is
I
that?
have not
No,
been there
fair.
in but an age.
Yeah, they fucking do this, alright? You know who's gonna be coming after us.
Right.
Yeah, we're used to people coming after us, aren't we?
Not after we have to fucking sacrifice pretty much our lives, right?
Yeah, that is true.
As you say that, Casper, there's a tickling at the back of your skull and a woman's voice that says, "Don't be so angry, Mr. Spade." But you dismiss it. Even if you turn to look, you dismiss her voice. This is one that you are familiar with. After all,
Yeah.
she calls herself Fallen Star. But as far as you know, Casper, you're the only one that she's spoken to.
All right. Well, y'all take a moment to figure out the rest of this place. I'm gonna go check on those outside.
I would like to examine this mirror more thoroughly as well.
Now Munch walks out the broken door.
Okay, I'm gonna go around and give each of you a turn now. I'm gonna start with Zavani and then work my way around. So each of you have like an action or two that you can do, roleplay, etc. All right, Zavani, go. If you are investigating this, roll an intelligence saving throw.
Okay, so these are mirrors. These are high sheen silver mirrors that look like they could be water if pieced all together. And theoretically, these have the capability of summoning Whisperkin and came from Doran's Gate, or at least have the mark of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, that's great.
Yeah,
Intelligence
our understanding, because
saving?
remember, we as a party made that wish to destroy the mirror that entered into the world of the Whisperkin. That was our whole shit. That's the last
Yeah.
thing we did. So for what we're seeing here is the potential of them reopening that gate. Although these are just shatters, we're not even 100% sure if this is true, but that's speculation because it's something familiar to us, right?
Yeah. Okay, I got a 24 intelligence saving throw. I put investigation. It's an intelligence saving throw.
24?
Yes.
You find. Seriously, every time I'm unmuted, this thing. Okay. Hey. Eat this.
Bork.
You find among the glass a shipment notice. The shipment notice is sending the mirrors to the Blight Watch.
So these mirrors were supposed to go to Blightwatch, or this is saying that some more are coming in or going to Blightwatch?
These mirrors are sent from Dorams to Blightwatch.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Casper, you may want to take a look at this. It appears that these mirrors were supposed to go to Blightwatch. So if we are not fast, it appears that Blightwatch will be sieged by Whisperkin next.
I don't think Siege is what they're doing. Look, like I said, I found a shipment of an Ilsaran of the same type of material. Some kind of glass, some kind of mirrors, silver. Perhaps Blightwatch is the one making this shit.
Well, they say they are coming from Doreen's gate, aren't they not?
Dorm's Gate, Ilsaran, but they're all going to Blightwatch. Shipments.
How curious.
Perhaps Blightwatch is the one ordering it.
That is true, by chance. Either way, this is something we need to look into.
Fuck yeah, we do. I'm not about to go and fucking deal with another horde of Whisperkin in this world.
Honestly, I do not care much about the Whisperkin. I just think it would be inconvenient for us in our current search.
Very inconvenient. Alright.
So meanwhile,
I wonder what
Anything else?
giving everybody a turn. Giving everyone a turn. I'm gonna go over to Lucian. What are you doing?
I am quietly staring at Charlotte while like listening to them to like see her facial expression, what like try and like gain insight on what she might be thinking about.
Okay, roll an insight.
12.
Okay, you do have an inspiration if you would like to use it.
I'm gonna use it. 18.
Oh.
She's not surprised. She already knows this information and has withheld it from you.
I'm gonna go up to Shaw. You know something, don't you?
I know a lot of things. Lou.
No, I mean about this. The mirror. You know something. I see it in your face. You're not telling us anything. What do you know?
She bites her lips, a movement that you track. And wiggles her mouth side to side, arms folded across her middle. I honestly don't know how much of it is safe to share with all of you and your particular stripes.
Well, as you saw, it pissed some of us off. I mean, look at that door over there.
She's like, right, that could be my face.
And I made a promise that it wouldn't be a face. So what do you know? Please.
Roll a persuasion.
$17.
I know two names. Valeth the Pale and Saradine. Saradine Valclear, an accomplished craftswoman.
Do any of those names ring a bell to Lucian?
Roll a history.
13.
Nope. You're like, damn, a woman? Shame. I have a hard time remembering what their faces look like. But part of you is like, I wonder what her cup size was. I could probably remember if I knew that.
You just see Lucian's like thinking like very hard. It's like a craftswoman. And why do these names bring importance to what this is all about?
I have reason to believe that Saradine is the crafter behind these mirrors. I do not know who or what Valeth is. And then we're going to meanwhile over to Marigold. What are you doing during this time?
You're still muted in Discord.
Oh. I'm not. Okay, Karen.
I'm struggling with my mute button.
You're good.
She has stepped outside, and she's just standing, staring off in the distance, clearly fretting over something. And whenever she hears the commotion with Karnak, she looks back. If there's someone you need to be mad at, it needs to be me, because I am the one who broke that. Leave the other brothers out of this.
And while as you walk and you say that, Karnak is playing his drum. You hear dum, 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 dum. And he says, "Sorry. I've been very easily irritable for the past few days. Don't know what it is."
I think all of us are on edge.
What made you storm off?
was putting those pieces together in the building. It was like a flood of memories. I didn't want to see that again. Just like breaking what was in there, I am part of the reason some of my other friends and family aren't here anymore.
Munge walks up at this point and, you are the reason why a lot of us are here today, right? And both of y'all, y'all are usually our muscle of the group, and I hate to see y'all as distraught as you are. Karnak, keep in mind that you led us through a war, right? We got here because of you, and I trust you with every ounce of my body. And you, Marigold, you practically carried us on your shoulders, sometimes quite literally, and I just need y'all to understand that no matter what happens, what has happened, what will happen, we've been through a lot worse, and so whatever it is that this is going to be transpiring into, we need to remember that we need to keep our heads about ourselves so we can face this together, looking forward as a brotherhood that we've always been.
Much. How many years has it been since we last saw each other prior to this meeting?
Well, more years than I'd like to count.
While you two are talking, and there's this beautiful connection between you, and you remember why Munch, even in all of his violence and his hunger, has always been soft. As this beautiful moment is happening, it's interrupted. The pee sloughs off, just as if it is not actually pee soaked into the fabric, and it falls to a tiny chest. Really? Every time I'm role-playing, you have to bark. When I'm muted, I swear to heaven. So anyways, it falls. The magic makes it fall. Like, it should just be a regular prestidigitation, but instead, it sloughs off, and in your hands, Munge, it is a tiny treasure chest. It says, "From the god Chat," spelled with a K.
What's that in your hands?
It's piss, I think.
Now you have to speak like a troll as Munch from Chat, the god. So, for example, third person is perfectly acceptable. Warcraft troll, right? Me Munch trying to yell, but also like with an accent. And I got this tiny little suitcase, this nice suitcase from the god that is Chat. And there's a dog in the woods, and it's happy for me. Yeah.
Well, not really sure what this is. What's going on with my voice?
And that's all you have to do is just one line. You're good. Perfect. Well done. Thank you, guys. Stream loots are great. Keep doing it.
What just happened?
Not too sure. A lot of strange things have happened to us, but whatever it is, I hope it's the last time that ever happens.
After that moment, how does Karnak feel? Does he still feel that rage anymore? Is it still there?
It's gone. As if this stream loots moment of chaos has just blessed you from Chat with a K.
Karnak stands up, puts his drum back on his side, And he goes up to Munch and says,
Thank you, Munch. I needed that. A good laugh.
Like to say I contributed, but you're welcome nonetheless.
And you know what? I did lead men.
and then he starts walking off playing his drum.
600 men under my command.
As he walks back to the home.
Do you open
I'm
the
glad
tiny suitcase?
I'm just gonna hold it for a second.
Okay.
Because I'm just really confused with what just happened. Munch is really confused with what just happened.
Okay.
So I'm just like awkwardly holding it like about head level, just looking at it every once in a while. Marigold, you were right. You're gonna be okay.
Worried about me being okay. I'm worried about everyone else being okay.
Well, a wise man once told me that one can't care for others if they have problems caring for themselves. Right, and I know you're usually the hothead, and just want to make sure that I'm doing my due diligence as your friend, your brother, to make sure you're solid. But besides the muscles being solid.
She kind of no, she does this thing on her chest. It's just solid thunk thunk where her muscles are. I do appreciate you. You know that. And since you no longer have peace on you, I will give you a hug. And she will hug Munch.
Munch gives you the brotherly pat. All right, well, let's
Oh, so are you okay? Did you just have a stroke?
Not sure exactly what happened. Whatever it is, whether it be message from the gods or whomever, there's no more piss on me, so that's a positive in my. What is this?
Don't you open it and see?
You open it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab the chest by the top.
Okay.
And just
So you
pull it
open your little suitcase, and it is the most useless item that you can think of, Dizzy J.
It's a bottle. Not really sure what this. It kind of looks like a perfume bottle, and I give it a sniff. It doesn't smell like any. You smell anything? And I put it up to your nose.
She sniffs it.
Smells like pee.
And
The pee went into a fucking bottle thing.
Well, Munch, I would say you don't have to go much longer without the cologne you just lost. And she'll draw back with a nasty ugh, yucky, that stinks look on her face, and walk back towards the building.
Munch is gonna reluctantly follow, but in his head he's thinking, for some reason this could come in handy somewhere, so he's just gonna put it into his pocket.
Okay. Okay. And that's where we're going to meanwhile over there to Casper.
Cathpo.
Essence of Lucia.
I'm heading towards the door.
So if you'd like to, you can see Karnak returning. He seems less frustrated.
600 men.
You good?
Better, yes. Sorry for the commotion, Lucian.
No.
You're right.
I'm doing pretty.
Him and Charlotte look like they've just been caught sharing secrets.
So remind me what's going on, Caspar.
Well, from the looks of things, right? Looks like Blightwatch potentially is ordering manufactured glass. These silver panes look much like what we had before, what we did with before. It's coming from Dawn's Gate, coming from Ilsaran. Not quite sure.
If that's the case, then there has to be more things in this home. Dangerous things.
Well, I'm hoping to look for some some evidence, but if anything, Blightwatch might be up to something. Not sure yet. I do.
Yes.
I would like to do like an investigation check to see if I can find any documentation, any more information besides the glass.
Okay, go ahead and roll an investigation.
While he's looking around, that's when Marigold and Munge walk through the door.
Okay.
Why does it smell like piss again?
That was a 18.
You find a crafter's seal. This is a 3 by 5 inch card in an envelope, wax sealed. The wax seal is sealed with the general flag of Aldrin's crown. This is a certificate by one Saradine Velclair. The name is familiar, but you can't quite place it.
Does it look like it was opened?
Yes.
I open it and I read it, check it out.
It's just certificate of authenticity. It's dated several weeks ago. You also find on the back of this little 3 by 5 card, this little page, a cursive scrawling signature. And it just says, point, hold.
Point, hold. Point, hold. I look over to Karnak. Point, hold. Mean anything to you?
Point, hold. No. Savani. Point, hold.
Point hold. Not that I know of.
Anyone
now.
within the Brotherhood can roll history.
I will join with Zavani.
I got I didn't succeed. I'll let that be known. 8.
Karnak got a 16.
I got a nat 1, so I don't know fucking shit.
Got a nat 2, so me neither.
13.
I got a 2 as well.
16.
Did Lucian roll? Or you not roll, Lucian? Oh.
Lucian's got this.
All right, what's wrong with our rolls today?
Point hold is one of your moves in particular within the Brotherhood. You used it to fell an encampment of elves. Casper would take point, and he would hold the position. The rest of you would sneak based on the compass points, pincering the walls. The worst part of a point hold is Zavani would typically start a fire, and the people would be corralled, and any stragglers would be shot from Casper's point hold position. Usually the name, though, is point hold arson, but this is missing the arson.
Remember that one time? What was it? Maybe 25 years ago. I don't remember. But you took point. Casper, Savani lit a fire. All you heard was screams. I remember point hold. We only used it once. Why is it here?
Where did we enact that maneuver again?
Some fucking keep off to the west is probably no longer there.
Perhaps that could be a key to where their production may lie.
I think the biggest concern is them knowing this shit.
That means that they perhaps may be as old or even older than us.
Boy, you. I go to
Charlotte?
Charlotte. You know anything about this? Sardine. Point hold. They apparently know about us.
What I can tell you is you are not the only magic users in the world. People are able to learn magic that can tell them about you. You didn't erase your existence from history. How do you think I know so much about you?
Because you're obsessed with us.
Marginally. But I am not the only one obsessed with the Brotherhood. You are heroes to many of the people. But what happens when they delve so far that they discover what you actually did? And who you actually are?
There is so much that you're not telling us. So much that you're withholding from us. And there's so much risk that comes with that.
And Karnak again is getting visibly very irritated.
She shifts a little uncomfortably. We agreed information is the only thing that keeps me alive.
So give us the information we need. How do they know this technique?
I don't know how they're making the mirrors. I know that Sardine Velclear is a crafter. A craftswoman. And I do not know the other name. I know only its title. And I know it because I'm quite good at divination magic. Valith the Pale. Karnak, you remember Valith. You and her toe-to-toe over the mirror in the end. Caspar would have died had you not stopped her and gotten to him in time. You remember the bones that she fired from her fingers, that nasty breaking. She was known as a fully fleshed Whisperkin, a void stalker, a huntress. Valith the Pale.
As soon as that name gets, his fists start to ball up.
A general to the night world. You were the only one left standing in that battle. And you Hail Married. Just as her chest ripped open, spines firing from her flesh. That horrible screech and sonic necrotic energy that blasted from the echo chamber of her chest. You kicked her. You lost your weapon. A magical axe that you miss. It buried itself in a lucky critical into her still beating heart, and she tumbled from the cliff.
Is she still alive?
I don't even know who that is. But based on your reaction, you do. I will give you this, which is an assumption. A scientific hypothesis, if you will. And she adjusts her glasses. If I cannot scry on the name Valeth the Pale, it is likely that they are hidden. Which means they are alive and capable of using magic to cloak themselves.
That reminds me. Charlotte, or should I say witch?
I'm not talking to you.
I would love
My name
it
is Charlotte,
if you-
and that's it.
Yes, witch. I would love it if you would hand over your crystal ball.
She...
I do not approve of unapproved scrying, and I do not believe the others would as well.
HR notes your request and denies you. You see, you're too short to ride this ride.
Damn.
Well, what else do you guys think? Would you approve of unapproved scrying?
I suppose that depends on who's doing the scrying.
You would still have access to a lot of her other spells, but not the scrying, as long as we take away her crystal ball.
I'm not against Charlotte scrying to help us.
Look, that is why we give it to her whenever we approve of the scrying.
I sort of agree with Zavani here.
Oh, fuck off.
My apologies, ma'am.
I'm
Yes,
here helping all of you. I fought with equal rights and measure in both battles we've been in so far. Do not take my instruments. That's like taking my library books. Wrong and rude. And as a librarian,
rather us take your
it's-
books?
Shut up. Shut up. I am going to beat you into the into the snow right now. You tiny little annoying man.
All right, let's all just relax. We're not talking about taking away your library books. We're sort of just kind of just becoming the library, if you will. Do not mistake that you are with us for a specific reason, and it is. I hate using the word prisoner, but
She's a prisoner.
in a sense. So why should a prisoner have objects to use at their disposal? If you understand what I'm saying, I'm not saying that you can't earn them back and earn while earning our trust. We're looking out for ourselves. You have to understand.
Karnak's getting more irritated.
Can I make a clarification? If she's with us, why are we afraid of her scrying on us when she could just watch us?
And all I said was unapproved scrying. I never said it had to be on us.
Unapproved scrying of who, then?
Anyone that we do not approve of.
Lucian, I take it back. I don't think you have a micro penis. I know you have a micro penis. You're not taking my library books. Karnak, make a charisma saving throw. They're mine. I earned them.
That
All right,
is
well,
an
if
8.
if it turns around and bites us in the ass, okay, I tried.
All right, Karnak, you descended pissed again with an 8.
All right, yeah. So while everyone's going back and forth, Karnak is gonna rush to Charlotte and grab her by the neck.
Okay, as you do, she coughs.
Give him the fucking ball.
I don't have a ball.
The more she says things, the tighter he squeezes.
Here, if you'd like, I can check her belongings.
Karn, we need her alive.
He doesn't hear you.
You lift her up off the ground.
Yeah.
Her
He
feet are
starts slowly.
Her feet are kicking and kicking out.
Brother, a bit too rash, and Munja's gonna come up and like place a hand on your shoulder and on your arm to like try to like ease you down.
And his shoulder's just gonna try to get it off. Yeah. And as he does that, like the arm that's holding her is like kind of like wriggling, so she she wriggles along with it.
Oh my god.
Is going to come up behind Charlotte and lift her so she's not dangling. And she's gonna look Karnak straight in the eyes. Karnak, we need her alive.
We have all the information we need. Why do we need her alive?
She's like, sure, fine, synthesize the flower yourself to save your brother.
It just gets tighter.
Karnak, if there's someone you want to hurt, you can hurt me.
Or
We need
the
her
door.
alive. We
or
need
anything
her
else.
alive. She can make what we need. We need to give her the benefit of the doubt on this. We made the promise we weren't going to kill her.
As much
Did
as
we
I
not?
would love to see her dangling corpse, we do need her for Tika.
Please.
Munge is gonna panic a bit, seeing like her eye, or Charlotte's eyes like roll back in the back of her head. He's gonna quickly reach over to Karnak's belt and grab his drum, and I'm just gonna be like pounding on the drum, just out of beat. There's no rhythm to it because he doesn't know how to use the drum, and he's like, "Hey, Karnak, brother, dum, dum, dum. Listen to the sounds of the drum. Like, come on, let's relax now. Come on."
This dark
Karnak.
urge actually sets off some others. I need Lucian and Caspar to make charisma saving throws.
God damn it. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. She's getting choked and I'm just like staring at it, bro.
As soon as Karnak hears the drum, the grip will loosen slowly.
Okay.
And he'll look at Munch.
Dum, 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 dum.
Then he'll let go.
11.
Arms up like this.
Okay, and Caspar, would you get on a charisma saving throw?
5.
Okay, your dark urges trigger.
Oh shit.
Lucian
All right, go.
and Caspar, I would like you to use your imagination. How do you respond as this veil of evil takes the forefront?
All right, we got him to calm down. It's no one else freak out.
Charlotte lands on her ass, her teeth clapping together, and just starts coughing. But I guess she lands on your shoulder on her ass, like, because you're holding her.
Yeah,
Okay.
she'll catch her.
So, yeah.
And she'll put her behind her. And stand in front of her.
I'm gonna
You
place
see,
a hand on Karnak's shoulder and hand his drum back. I'm like, all right, let's just keep calm, and I'm gonna look back to the rest of the group.
Okay, what does Caspar do?
As you guys look back at Casper, he's standing there with his bow and an arrow on an arrow in his hands, and he's just saying, kind of like calmly, he goes, "No. Why should we? We've killed every other one of hers. Why should this one live? You think she's telling you these dreams and promises of our brother, bringing him home? Any fucking elf would say anything they want to make sure they live. This could be a trap, for all we know. And like she said, she knows more than she's giving us. That's her only thing she has on us. I don't believe a single fucking word of hers. You guys hear this, Bold Titan?
Okay, what's
So why should we let her bait us around, trail us with promises of lies, with no fucking evidence? All I'm seeing, we're getting closer and closer to these fucking whispered kin coming back into our world after what we've done to them.
While Casper was talking, I'm not saying anything. I just sneak behind Charlotte And then I grab her, like, so I'm behind her, and then I grab her by the cheeks like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then I pull out my dagger and hold it up to her face.
Oh shit.
We just need you breathing, right? We don't need you talking.
She is... Eyes are watering, but she's looking at Zavani. Her eyes, Zavani, as they meet yours, are wicked intelligent. She knows that you engineered this, and your dark urge is satisfied in this moment, Zavani. And you lean back, cold and calculated.
Holy shit.
It has played out exactly as you intended.
Brothers, I assure you, even though it appears that she's playing us the fool, she has given us all that we need to keep her around. She has recipes of how to revive our brother from a vegetative state. And I do believe that is worth keeping. All I asked is that we keep her a bit on a tighter leash, per se. She's like a endearing pet, if you will.
Exactly. And this is something she should understand. She's only alive because we want her to be.
Of course.
She doesn't get a say. She came to us, and if she can't abide by our rules, then we don't need her breathing to hold us back. Do you understand that, Charlotte?
As her gaze collides with yours, Casper, you almost recoil slightly. They are the color of moonlight. She sees through you. And without a word, she starts unbuttoning her little vest. And she pulls out this tiny book. And she just holds it up. My only request as your prisoner, Zavani does not get my library book.
I walk up. I grab the book.
She's still holding it really tight.
I'm holding it tight too, but I'm moving.
And then she leans forward so Lucian's blade cuts her cheek. And she's like a whisper from your mouth. I know exactly who you are, Casper Spade. When she lets go of the book, it shimmers green. And the lock on it melts. The pages becoming a melted brick, unopenable, seemingly.
Yeah. I fucking heard your stories, your tales, your lies. Say whatever you want. I don't fucking care. Because if I needed to, if I wanted to, you'd be dead. As long as you understand that, we'd understand each other. I put the book away in my coat and walk away.
In this moment, as everything is going on, Karnak is, because for the many years we haven't been together, this hasn't happened in a while. So he's gonna think about, like, why is this happening? Can I deduce, or, you know, while in that state, like, thought, like, why?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I getting angry?
Insight or investigation. And I think, Munge, the whole time, have you just been, like, hitting the drum off, like...
No, I give the drum back to Karnak, but I'm kind of just like, I'm in the center of kind of everything that's going on, trying to, like, look around for, like, what fire to put out, you know, making sure that, you know, none of the brothers or sisters step over any, like, real lines type thing.
21 insight.
Yes, you remember. It's hard. It's like you've lived 3 lives, each of you. Growing up in your youth and joining the war effort. Once in the war effort, there was a job you were sent on. And you went into a pit in the earth. You penetrated into Drellis. You remember how suffocating and how frightening it was. The black so overwhelming as if it exhaled nightmares. The smell, dank, thick and cloying, hard to forget. You imagine it's what a grave would smell like with a decaying, dead body. Each of you got separated in this pit. You remember vaguely you were there for something. Whatever it was, you obtained it. And none of you were quite the same. And then you remember Teagum. His last sane words to you. There's a way to use it. Not only will it prolong us, but it unlocks knowledge unfound. But if we can control it, if we can control the urge, then we don't have to let it control us. And we can go back to our regular lives. We can actually make up for all of the sins, all of the shit that we've done. Each of you possess a dark urge. Using it grants you unforetold and mysterious abilities, magics and power, amplifiers and boons. But doing so causes your mind to slip. There is no controlling it as far as you can tell, Karnak. There is only managing it. These angry slip-ups are common. And as the years have waxed on, they are growing more and more common. Your last life was the soldier, the war dog turned against its owner. After destroying the elves, you set against the Whisperkin, finally vanquishing them. And that's what you know.
All right. Moving forward, he's going to kind of keep that to himself until there's a right time. Because he remembers his brother Teagum's words, especially the urge. That's going to ring in his head for a while. And he's going to snap back and he says, "Oh, everyone, let's just assess everything. All right. We got what we want. There's still so much that we need to investigate in this house. We can take care of Charlotte once we're done here."
Brothers, may I have a word? In private.
All of us.
Someone has to stay to watch Charlotte. Munch, are you able to do that and I will
No.
catch you up after?
I'll watch Charlotte.
No, I need to speak with you. And everyone else.
Yeah, I feel like I'm probably the calmest one here. I'll watch over Charlotte.
No, I feel pretty calm myself.
You just see Lucian lick the blood off Charlotte's cheek.
Savani, I need your intelligence in this conversation. Karnak, I need to resolve. You two must come with me. Munch, please keep an eye on Charlotte and make sure she is okay.
Lucian,
On it.
at your tongue, her body shivers, and you instinctually know she likes that.
Ooh.
But
I've always wondered what you tasted like.
she turns and shoves at your chest. 8 on an
I
athletics.
know I got blood on my cheek too. Oh no.
You need to roll
can't
an
reach
athletics,
it.
you said?
She just pushed you an athletics with an 8. If you're resisting, you can roll.
No, I won't resist. It's fine.
As she shoves away, Munge is, that's when he's gonna try to like interject and try to, I guess, grab hold of Charlotte and try to separate.
She'll go with you. But her eyes are
let's-
blazing and angry.
Let's calm down, Lucian. Little too freaky from
She's
Lucian, a little too freaky.
Marigold is gonna grab Lucian's upper arm like he's a toddler and drag him outside with her and everyone else.
Charlotte. Let's just calm down. Let's sit in the corner over there.
Okay.
And Munge is just gonna walk over and not touching her or anything. He's just gonna openly lead her over to the corner.
You realize he engineered the entire thing, and all of you played perfectly to his orchestra.
Not the smartest of the bunch here, but there's reasons my brothers do things, and so I'm not gonna think against it.
She just grumbles, "Of course." And pulls out a mirror and starts tending to her wound.
I'm just gonna quietly sit in the corner, somewhat close to her, and just wait for the group to return.
Okay. Meanwhile, everyone else.
Far enough away, so hopefully Charlotte doesn't overhear this. Marigold is gonna look to every single one of the brothers. We need to give her the benefit of the doubt if we want her to do what we need. I understand you want her dead. I understand where you are all coming from. But if we wish anything to be done, we need to go about this calmly and not threaten her life, because we have already promised we wouldn't kill her if she's capable of helping our brother.
If, Marigold, if, benefit of the doubt, we genocided her entire race, and we're supposed to believe that she's gonna come here with rainbows and fucking unicorns and shit. If, Marigold, we have no right to believe any single word she says.
We don't.
Exactly.
But just listen. For someone like her to have survived this long, by herself nonetheless, and know as much as she does about us, she hasn't made any move to kill us, and we've done nothing but threaten her life.
Well, that is because she said that she needs us.
I am okay with walking into the arms of death. I am okay with this being a trap if it means the end of my life. But part of me wants to hope, really hope, that we can get Tegan back because of this. At some point in our lives, somebody gave us the benefit of the doubt. Did they not?
Yes.
Giovanni will click
You know what
his
happened to
tongue.
that person? We fucking killed them. Have you forgotten all the fucking horrible things we've done? The lies we've told, to take theirs.
I have not forgotten it. There's not a day that goes by that I wonder if what we did was right.
Whether it was right or wrong, we did it for ourselves. For survival.
That is true. And she is also trying to survive right now.
Yeah. It has the
Among
incentive
enemies.
to lie all she wants.
People are more likely to tell you the truth if you're sweet.
They're also not more likely to tell the truth if their life is at stake. I'm not here to kill her. Not yet. But she should know she has no power amongst us. Right? She should know there are going to be consequences if she leads us into a trap.
I agree.
That is understandable.
I'm not just going to kill her. No. If there's a chance for Tegan, we're here for it. But I will not put my bow down until I know he is good.
I just fear if we continue to threaten her with bodily harm, she is more likely to harm Tegan than help him.
So for now,
And
we
I
play
fear-
along.
We need to
fear
be
if
a
you're too
little
nice.
nicer.
I feel if you're too nice, she'll have every opportunity to slit your throat.
Then let it be mine instead of yours.
I'm not out
I am
fucking make that
tired.
decision. Marigold. Have you forgotten me?
No.
I will not make you guys, let you guys do these stupid little act of saviors. If it means exposing your throat. I decided to come along. If we are playing smart, that means not letting you turn your back to a potential dagger.
How about this? If we acquire the moon blossoms per se, we can grant her more liberties and freedoms. But until then, since we're starting, we can have her on a tight leash.
Alicia.
All we asked for, and he pulls out the book, was for her dagger. That's all we asked for. We have it.
And what are we going to do with it?
Hold it so she doesn't hold it. Yeah?
It's
can't hold it
useless in
together.
our hands.
And it's a fucking bullet. It's a fucking arrow in your back, in hers. Right?
We can always give it back if she needs it, per se, if we're in a fight.
That's all we asked for.
Well
I
then,
don't think that's much.
how about this? You all can play bad guard. I will play good guard, and we will see who gets more information in the end. I need her alive. If she can help Tegan, maybe she can bring the maids back.
Yeah, maybe. We shall see.
So do not take my protecting her as a threat to you. I'm choosing to put my hands in that gamble. My life
Just
in that gamble.
I'm not. I'm taking it as a threat to you. But I'll
Casper.
watch. I will always be watching.
Every day I wake up wondering why I'm still here. I'm so tired, and if I so be am killed by this woman, let it fucking happen. So tired fighting.
You know we won't let that happen, Marigold. You're just as much of a brother as you are as everyone else.
Marigold, I did not agree to join us again to watch you die. And that's final. And he walks back into the house.
Don't have to worry about me, Marigold. I did not threaten her life once.
You bitch.
You didn't. You are correct. You let us do the work.
I would never.
She gives you a solid pat on the back. I just want you to understand that if I am protecting her, it's because I'm trying to get something from her. I'm not against you all. It's for the benefit of us. Not for the benefit of her.
I would hope so.
You've always been the good one.
I try.
Marigold, can I have a word?
Absolutely.
And then Karnak's just gonna take Marigold aside. And she's just gonna say, look, I don't understand what's happening with my mind. I have some understanding from thinking about it, but my rage is not normal. I am angry, but not a monster. Not anymore. Something is triggering the anger, the rage. And I need you to either snap me out of it or kill me. If it gets too far, I don't want Charlotte dying. But I don't trust her either.
What do you suggest I do to snap you out of it? Because I'm not going to kill you.
The music, any kind of music, it's been working. When Munj played my drum, I just remember seeing red turn into my family.
Okay. Well, I'm not very good with music, but I will definitely keep that in mind, and if the drum happens to be your head, perhaps I'll play a little beat on it to snap you back to reality.
And if you ever feel an urge of something, fight it off. I think there's more going on amongst us than we thought.
Do you think it's because you spent so much time with Tegan that your rages are different?
No. But I know Tegan will have the answers to whatever's going on.
And we need him sane again.
So we keep Charlotte alive.
We do.
And
You have
then
my
Karnak-
word. I'll snap you out of it.
I appreciate it. Then he'll start walking back to the room.
She'll follow.
Okay, anything for Lucian while you're communicado with all of them?
No, he's gonna stay quiet, just thinking about, like, tasting Charlotte's blood and what he did.
Freaky deaky.
He's gonna walk back with you guys quietly.
Okay. Before then, Munj, you are left alone with Charlotte. How close do you sit to her? Now let me explain.
not very-
She begins to kind of talk to herself. Almost almost immediately, when it's just you and her, and it's quiet enough that you can't hear it if you're more than like 5 feet from her.
I think. Yeah, I'm probably giving her a little bit of space, given the recent circumstances, and so I won't be close enough to hear, but just far enough so that like, if she were to like take off and run, I could catch up to her, do something. But I am actively like observing her every once in a while, look over my shoulder towards the Brotherhood, but mainly focused on Charlotte. But yeah, I can't hear anything that she's saying, but I do take note that she is like talking to herself.
Okay. You see, out of the corner of your eye, in talking to herself, she starts to get emotional, rubs at her face, grips her hair, stands up, paces in a tight little circle for a moment. Hands on her hips, turned away from you. And then a little louder, she starts talking. A mantra. It's changed. The cadence of it. What's your passive perception?
14.
I am my father's daughter. And I am my mother's light. I can do this.
I'm just gonna, arms crossed, leaning against the wall, just every once in a while snacking on a berry, and he's just gonna say, "Do what exactly?"
She spins on a heel. Already has like a bruise on her throat. It's the just whole necklace of purple. Travel with all of you. I can do this. I'm the only one who can.
And you don't mind me asking, what exactly is your end goal?
We're going to save the world together. Again.
Save the world, you say?
Something you're familiar with.
Depends on which side of that fence you were observing it from, but I suppose.
Let me also put it this way. In saving the world, maybe we'll save all of you. Even though some of you don't deserve it in this particular moment.
What do you know about the things that we've done?
More than I would like to. But not everything. What in particular are you curious about, Munch?
I'm just curious in your idea of saving us, saving the world. Do you think that we're worth being saved?
I'm not a god. I don't have an omniscient ability to judge right and wrong. Is that your bottle of perfume jingling like that?
Ignore that bottle.
I see. All I have is my limited understanding. And I am trying to do good. Both selfishly and for as many people as I can. And if that means I change trajectory of fate, then so be it.
See. Well,
Yes. I think you're all worth saving. Even that despicable little worm. He engineered that,
appreciate-
you realize, right? He played all of you like a fiddle, and myself, and like a fool, I fell for it.
I think a lot of us have learned that with each other, sometimes it's okay to be that instrument. That's what a team does. An orchestra cannot make it sound without every piece. Understand?
You have a gagging kink, then? Because he orchestrated Konak near choking me to death, and then Lucian cutting my cheek and doing other vile things.
Like I said, I trust my brothers with everything that's in me. You're not dead. You may be a little bruised and scratched, but it's for a reason. And, well, I appreciate your sentiment, in thinking that we all should be saved. I, second that notion, even after all the things that we've seen and done. I believe that we were always on the right side. But my brothers don't know this. I tend to keep to myself in most times. But, I'm constantly looking out for them. You understand me? And if anything, and I mean anything, gets in their way, if anyone tries to do them harm, I'm always watching. I'm always here. Even when you think I'm just sleeping in the corner, quietly munching on berries, which I do enjoy. I'm watching.
And who watches out for you, Munch?
They do.
And that right there is why I'm going to save you all. It's because even Casper Spade cares for this Brotherhood.
Well, I'm still on the fence on whether I trust you or not, but if you mean to look out for them, then at least for now, you have my favor. I'll try to see what I can do about your book.
I'm delighted. She bows a little. Let me reintroduce myself. And she walks up to you, holding out her hand. I'm a librarian and an archivist, a historian, and an archaeologist. My name is Charlotte Silara. I'll give you my last name a different day, but I think that'll do well enough.
All right, Charlotte. Take her hand and gently give it a shake. I'm Munge, druid, warrior, brother. Barry and Jor. Listen, these folks are they're good people. Regardless of what the first impressions may have been, they are the bottom of it all. So just have patience with them, and I think you'll reach whatever goal it is that you're after.
As a fellow berry enjoyer, she summons between your fingers this little vine, and these bright red raspberries bloom. Some of my favorites. If you can trust a witch. She holds them out to you.
Can't learn to trust if you try to trust first, I guess. Reach out and grab the vine, and I'll hold it in my hand and pluck one off and pop it in my mouth.
It's a raspberry.
Perfectly tart. Not many seeds. This is quite the good berry.
My father loved it when my mother would make raspberry jam on his toast.
Raspberry jam.
Maybe I'll
All
make.
right then. Well,
Maybe you could learn to make it.
maybe in time. Well, I think they're about done with their conversation over there. You know, excuse me, I have to turn back to my normal berry eating self.
The mask. I understand.
Everyone's got one. And you're just gonna go back to the corner.
Karnak wants him 600. When Karnak walks in and he sees Charlotte sitting, he's gonna go up to her and ask her to stand up.
She gives you
Stand up.
a pretty defiant look. I need you to roll intelligence saving throw, Karnak.
Intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 0. 16.
16 is enough. When she looks at you, there is something very familiar. The pale green eyes and that look. You've seen it on another face. And then she stands, and the moment is gone.
He's just gonna look at her, put his hand on her shoulder. And he's just gonna say, just don't piss me off again. And when he says that, he's casting Cure Wounds. He's too prideful to say sorry, so that's his way of saying sorry. And that'll be 7 plus 4, 11? 11 points?
Okay.
Oh, plus 2, 13.
Okay, the bruises and the cut disappear, and she says, I shall endeavor to do my best, but I can make no guarantees.
Good enough, little dove. And he's gonna walk away.
Does anyone have a passive perception of 16? Anyone in the party?
Let me check.
No. I don't.
Nope.
I do not.
Yes.
There's a significant reaction in Charlotte when she's called Little Dove. She hides it quickly, but it is with a great fondness.
Just for you, Dolly, that was a Freudian slip by him. That's what he used to call his daughter.
So, I think that's where we're going to take our BRB, and we'll be right back.
Shit.
God damn.
So everyone can go to the bathroom and
I gotta go take a piss.
get some water.
Go piss, girl.
Don't go anywhere.
Piss
We'll be right
queen.
back.
stick.
Hi guys. That's true. It is just a big stick. We're back. We're back with the Brotherhood.
Yippee!
So after several important conversations, calming the inner Schmallyloo, her dick. Oh gosh, thank you.
Dick.
No, I didn't say that. I said what I said.
Why are you thinking about dick?
That's crazy. I know, but I
Probably
feel
because
like
he got
Charlotte
ear
is.
infection.
I hate you.
God. Okay. Lost my train of thought. Conversations are over. You're standing before the home. Casper, you're inside, so I'll have you go first. The rest of you feel free to react as you see fit. All right, Casper.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna do one more once over to make sure he's gotten every bit of information he needs from this place.
Okay, roll an investigation. One more time. Looks clear.
It
Sorry,
looks
I
clear.
wanted to ask. Can I help? But I was coughing.
Yeah, you can help. So Casper can look with advantage.
You can do your own roll too. Go for it.
You got this. I trust you, my brother.
I'm gonna close my eyes when I do it. This is your fault now. Yep, I rolled a 7. I warned you.
Looks clear.
Yep.
Looks like you've got everything, as far as you can tell. But you are a little frustrated. All things considered.
All right. Let's gather up. Let's make our way. I don't want to stay here any longer. Something might come back.
I second that.
We can move, the sooner we can be done with this.
Alright, then where to?
Blight
What's
Watch.
to Blight Watch, shall we?
Marigold is gonna approach Charlotte and help her up if she's sitting, but if she's not, she'll put a hand on her shoulder.
She's standing.
How are you feeling?
Ready to take on history.
I'm so glad you're okay, Witch. You're looking so much better now.
You know, I thought I just heard someone, but I think it's just the snow.
Oh no, that's his Munge actually. He came from the snow.
Orange, can I have a berry?
Sure. Here you go.
Thanks, brother.
She says nothing to you, Zavani.
Giovanni will have a crooked smirk and then continue on.
All right.
He's
Well,
like very close to Charlotte as they leave.
Charlotte pauses. You're sure you found everything you need?
Is there something you saw that we didn't?
I just wasn't allowed inside.
Marigold's gonna look at the rest of the party.
Trust her wholeheartedly.
Can I?
I'm
Can
gonna
I-
check.
Yeah, can I also check? But I'm specifically looking for a book that's the same size as Charlotte's book
Okay.
that was given to Casper.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it sneakily though.
Wait, you're looking for the book in the in the little hovel?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll Roll an investigation.
All right. I'm gonna do it on the tabletop thingy here. Investigation value. Roll. Okay.
So good.
Never mind.
Looks clear.
I rolled an 18 on mine.
Looking through the hovel, Lucian, you find a very old ring. This ring does not look like it has much to do with the shipment of mirrors. It looks like it belonged to whomever lived here before. And it's a little warm. Whereas metal, when it's left in the snow, would naturally be cold. As you touch it, it warms.
Is there anything on it that stands out in particular?
Small depictions of shields wrapped around the band. Otherwise, it's unadorned.
I'm gonna put it on. I'm like, ooh, treasure, and put it on my finger.
Okay. It adjusts to fit your finger. You are not entirely sure what it does beyond that.
Cool. Alright, I'm ready to leave when you guys are ready.
Marigold is gonna do one last look over the building. And if the party allows it, she will bring Charlotte in to also take a look about.
Okay. Are you gonna let Charlotte roll?
I'm gonna do my own check as well, but I'm also gonna let Charlotte look around freely. So, is that just gonna be a regular investigation?
Yes.
13.
Looks clear.
Actually, can I add one of my inspirations to that?
Yep, so you can re-roll. And take whatever's higher.
Oh, just re-roll. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
20. Dirty 20.
Okay. Charlotte criticaled.
Ooh.
And so she's like, look at this. A piece of history. And she finds a tiny little leather book. She unbuttons her vest and slips it in. It's clear.
Get to share what you found.
Oh, just,
I'm not going to take it from you if you tell me what it is.
I don't know why this place is still standing. She pulls the book out. It looks very similar to hers. It's an elven healer's hut. This is their grimoire, similar to my own.
The one you handed over?
Right. The very one. Kind of like a wizard's book of spells, but particularly for healers, shapeshifters, druids.
I know elves are renowned for their healing capabilities. If you don't have that book, are you still able to heal?
Yes.
But the book helps.
Yes. It gives me a focus, so to speak, very similar to a wizard. Something to...
Well then.
Something grounding, I guess.
As far as I'm concerned, the other brothers have the book. She lets her keep it.
Oh. She puts the book in her little vest.
And if there's any mirror left, Marigold's gonna crunch it underfoot.
You break it up
Into
more.
as many small pieces as she can.
You get the feeling you should probably salt and burn this place.
Are you any good with fire?
Not really.
Right then. Then we must ask Savani.
Yay.
Don't worry, I can do the talking. We might want to get out before he decides to explode this place.
Oh yeah, she leaves.
We need to burn it. We need to salt it. We need to wipe it off the face of the planet. Savani!
Yes, Marigold.
Your expertise is sorely needed.
Oh, yes, that is me. How could I
How
be of
does-
service?
How destructive are you feeling?
Always at the maximum destruction.
We need
Why?
to salt and burn this building to the ground.
Well, I don't exactly have salt on me.
Casper might be salty enough for it. Casper!
At that point, there is this melodious hum, and it harmonizes. Hum, 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 hum. I need Casper to roll a d4. For some specific reasons that Ani picked in stream loots.
Oh no.
3.
Three gnomes harmonizing stand from your feet. They've popped up out of the ground and they are singing, "Who's that guy? Who's that guy? Casper, Casper, that's that guy. Casper, we love him. He's the best. Don't you fucking mess. He'll arrow you in the gut or spleen. It's Casper. He's really mean, but don't worry. He's just an average guy. He loves you. Maybe not tonight. Casper, Casper, who's that guy? Casper, Casper, who's that guy? Casper." And it's gonna go on for an hour.
Oh my god.
When they're
look
just
to-
following him around for an hour.
For an hour.
I look to Karlak. Can I kill them?
Karlak?
Why did I say Karlak? What?
What's in the game? She's my wife and I
Karnak! That's my accent. Sorry.
When you say that, Karnak's like, Casper, and then Casper, Casper.
Karnak, please.
Oh, sorry.
And then they change and they start singing, "When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a flame? When does a man
I
become
certainly don't
a
mind
monster?"
this,
I thoroughly enjoy this performance that they're doing.
I think we should kill them.
I want to name them.
Yeah, they just sing to you. And this
We can
is
put them
where
in
they
the
came
house.
from.
pick them up. See if you can even touch them.
Charlotte explains again. All of you being back together causes a lot of magic and fluctuation. So random wild magic from the god Chat with a K, I guess, is just going to happen.
Ah, yes, wild magic.
That explains the piss chest.
The what?
The what?
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Anyways, that one's Stinky, this one's Dinky, and you're Steve. I'm gonna call you Steve.
I'm gonna keep Steve. I'm gonna pick Steve up and put him in my pocket.
Steve sings. Get in the water. As he gets into your pocket. And the others, the other two, they sing Casper's stealth song. They say, "This is Casper's stealth song. He's very quiet. No one can catch him. He's like a mouse. Casper, this is stealth song. He is very quiet." But they're like whisper yelling it and crunching through the snow.
Oh my god.
This will help keep us entertained as we march towards the Bloodwood.
I wonder. Hold on. Let's burn this place. Salt it.
With the gnomes
And then we
inside,
can
you are a
all
genius.
circle around the bonfire, hold hands, and sing songs with these gnomes.
Oh,
You guys can take a short rest if you do that.
That is the best idea I've ever heard from you, Red. I am down.
that sounds like a terrible idea.
Burn it up.
I want a gnome. Casper, where did you get that? Where'd you, well, them.
I don't want
don't-
them.
I don't know if he knows where he got them. He has no idea.
They're singing now.
Well,
Smooth
that one's
guy,
stinky, that one's
smooth
stinky,
guy,
and
smooth guy.
The one in
Casper
the
Spade,
pocket is-
super smooth.
Casper,
Sunglasses
Put
at
the
night.
gnomes inside the building. I'll burn them with them inside.
I think that's a good idea.
Can we keep one at least?
We need to get going.
we need to keep Steve.
If there's any other shadow kin,
Steve for sure.
around,
We need to keep.
they'll make
Steve.
the way back
Stinky and
here.
Dinky kin.
All right, we'll keep the gnomes. I have a salt lick that I just love to lick on every once in a while. You could have it and help you salt the place. Just crush it up with your bare hands, Marigold. I'm sure you could manage that. And
Or just rub it
yeah.
across her abs. It will do the same.
She lifts up her shirt.
So when you
I just hand it to her. I'm not gonna do that, but there you go. Yeah, let's take this show on the road.
the flames turn green as the salt acts as a purifying agent to the mirrors, and it confirms the magic. It's only green for a moment. And then when Dinky dives into the flames and he screams, Stinky follows. And then and then Steve jumps out of the pocket and runs for it. Brothers! Brothers!
Grab him!
Anyone but Steve.
Not Steve! Lucian's on his knees in the snow. No!
Casper has a lighter walk to his stride as he walks away.
Go to
Gathered
Lucian.
here today to mourn the death of Dinky or Stinky or Steve or whatever his name was.
They were so young.
I put my hand on Lucian's shoulder. It's okay.
They're kind of delicious.
I hear roast dwarf is pretty good, but I wonder if roast gnome is any better.
Casper walks
Hint
off,
of mushroom in the air.
and as he does, the music starts humming again. It starts harmonizing as they are with you for an hour. So,
No.
They're just in your head.
except now they come with name tags: Dinky, Stinky, and Steve.
Damn it.
When you shoot them, kick them, whatever, Casper, Steve gets real close and says, "I'm already in the water, and I'm never leaving. And then I'm gonna go home to my wife." And they continue to serenade you for that short rest, and then they just disappear into the woods.
I hate this.
At least they're gone just as fast as they came.
Marigold continues to hum Casper's stealth song.
I'm gonna miss them.
The world will miss them.
I will not miss them.
Who knows? We might see them again.
Oh, okay.
Munge has just been laughing in the background every single time Marigold puns the gnomes.
Better to pun them than punt them.
Your next
I
stop
would rather punt.
from Ilsaran is Duskrun Keep.
Duskran's Keep.
You
How
get.
long of a travel?
You have been traveling for. The first travel was 8 hours. The second travel is 8 hours.
2 days worth of walking.
Gold naps when she can. She probably snores.
You can hear the din of the city as you not so much break through the forest into a clearing, but you crest the sentinels and you see stationed in among the green at the base of the mountain that is called the Crown, Duskran Keep. It sits lovely by a shimmering lake, surrounded by the woods. And I think this is where we're going to end tonight.
Nice.
Is it still snowy in Duskran Keep, or is the climate a little bit different?
It's a little less snowy.
Okay.
It's still cold, like it's could snow at any moment. But it's actually this map. This one.
Ooh.
Yeah, you guys were looking at this one for a long time, and I was like, oops. Oops.
I was
I should
watching the
probably
boys
contact my
push
job.
each other off the roofs.
Nice.
Again!
All right. Thank you so much, Dolly. That was fun.
Thank you.
Dolly.
Cute Dolly. Wonderful as always.
Before we end, I would like the lot of you to make a group perception check. And Spooky, will you add it all up for me?
Yeah, of course.
Perception.
Oh,
Oh, I had a good roll and someone's dice bumped mine.
I'm gonna use my physical dice. $14 plus 2, 16. And then we put in the dice bows. 6, 10. Perk.
What do we get?
72, if my math is correct. So I only do again, it's 10, it's 23, 23 plus 22 is 45, 45 that. That's 60, no, 45, that's 56, 56 plus 17 is 42. Yeah, no, 43. No, 63, I'm stupid. Yeah, 63.
Okay. 63 is not high enough for the DC. And
Can I
so
spend
what
my inspiration to give someone a chance to re-roll?
you can if you'd like to.
Who rolled a 1?
Karnak.
There you go. Re-roll.
Reroll, Nathan.
Rerolling. I do. Perception. Normal.
Oh,
What the
no.
fuck?
Hero. Wow.
Are you
that's so
shitting me?
All right.
you're so good at this.
I guess we're locking it in. It's meant to be.
God damn.
No changing.
It's just one of those days, guys.
Next time, clear your cookies.
What the Brotherhood does not see, lurking in the shadows of this city, in fact, the gate of this city, is a tall, slender, pale woman. Almost alien in visage. As her eyes settle on Karnak, there is lucid hatred
And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Who are you? Who are you?
God damn.
You killed my Karnak. My favorite Karnak.
Yeah, we did it. Good job, you
We
guys.
did it.
Did the thing.
We did it.
Hell
Yeah.
Great
Yippee.
session. Great session, everyone.
That
It
was
was a
fun.
joy getting to play with you guys again.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are phenomenal.
Man, it
No,
just feels
you.
too short, sadly. I wish we could do more, but hey,
But
What
there
can
is
you do?
always
We're-
next time.
there is
There
always
is.
next time.
We'll get
Oh,
better
Dragon Balls.
at the more often we do it, the better we'll get. Like, doing it and
With scheduling and stuff.
and it'll be like, oh, start on time, go, and then continue. But yeah, I think this was you guys did a good job. Oh,
Yippee.
we're barking.
On a side note, I'm gonna start every couple days, maybe pulling some of these and putting them in the chat for us to have fun with.
Oh yeah.
Get to know our characters a little bit more.
Noise.
We're gonna go
Fun
raid
stuff.
Captain Robert, but don't go anywhere, guys. Tonight we are streaming Bound by Night in just a little bit, 2 hours ish. Yeah. So I'll see you guys then.
Oh my god, I love Bound by Night.
Yeah, Wolfers kissing him.
I love kissing
Yippee.
Wolford.
So much drama. Go follow everybody here. Go commission Val. He did all the art.
Hell yeah.
Good night, guys. Bye.
Good night. Bye-bye.